girl, Chef Twellyah. I hope you had a good Friday. So, literally, this is going to be one of the shortest stream ever that I do. I think it will be because I don't plan to be doing this for long, just a couple minutes. Gonna do a demo with one or two, and then I am off with you guys until I get on back here again. So what am I making? I am just gonna go ahead and make up what I prepped earlier when I was on my stream. So right now my pot is fully sanitized. See, it's boiling up. Yep. So now I'm going to get rid of the water, and I'm going to show you how I make what's called a pan roti, similar to a flatbread, naan as we know them, but it's not the same. But every region have a different variation of the same thing, right? So that's just what it is. I'm hoping that you're able to hear me okay, because I am using a different device right now. Just want to make sure all my water is dried out. And then I put in some oil. And over here you'll see I have my prepared dough. So I prepared all of these earlier, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and cook them up. Okay. So usually I just put the oil and make sure I don't have that, but I didn't do it just now, and as such. So I was explaining to folks when I was doing these that I don't stress so much about getting them large, because once I get them in the pot, I can go ahead and just use the spoon. See, it's getting some color. Yeah, I know these as pan roti or flatbread. I don't know what you know them as in your era. Every region has a different name for these type of stuff. But this is me making mine and sharing how I do it in real time. So again, it was all done by hand, prepped by hand. Thanks for the likes, guys, and welcome to my channel. It's their girl Chef Twellyah, and here I focus on veggie and vegan dishes. And today I'm making up what I know growing up as pan roti. So I wasn't stressing about the shape. I just wanted to portion out and press, because I know once you get it in the pot, you get to smush it out a bit so it becomes larger. Where are you guys watching me from today? Hey, hi. Oh, guys, that one from Veronica. How you doing? Hi. I'm a girl, okay? Nice to know that. Hi, darling. And welcome to my channel. Yeah, so just like that, see how quickly it gets the color. Yep. That's all there is to it. You just flip it a few times, make sure that it gets some good coloring, and that's all there is. Oh, you're in Toronto. Hi, Dane. Where are you, Veronica? Veronica-S2H2C. Yeah. So this was the first one I shaped out. And yep, it has good color. So I just want a little bit more color on this end. Thank you, Veronica. I love cooking. I love eating, but I enjoy cooking. For me, it's a real joy to cook. So see, this one was in between, so I can push it out with my hand or just put it straight into the pot. The key thing is put in the oil and let it allow it to stretch. Ooh. Oh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, that sometimes happens, so no worries, no harm done. So just put the oil up. As you see it start to balloon, you know that section is cooked. So if it's not, it depends on the shape you want. For me, it doesn't matter. We just want them to be cooked. And I'm sorry if you're commenting that I'm not answering because I'm focusing on this. I don't necessarily see the comments right away. Hey, Farah, how are you? Who else is here? Oh, you're in Canada too, Veronica. I'm in Toronto. Cool. And me per 30, you're in Canada. Well, wonderful. Sasha Vid S84. Yes, this is yummy. Farah Seek 9931. Why are you embarrassed? Yeah, it does look like a beaver tail, doesn't it? This one is a bit well overdone, and the reason I know that is because all the bubbles. See around the edges? Yeah, it's the same concept of beaver tail. You got it, guys. You understand what it is. But if I was doing beaver tail, I would have used a little bit more yeast and absolutely. Oh yes, Rose Thompson. Dash T2D. Give me a sec. I can't afford for these to burn. But my face is all over my channel, girl. You see it? Because sometimes I take a pic. So you guys want to see what Chef Twellyah looks like? This is Chef Twellyah. Hi. How you doing? Mwah. It's a Friday. Oh, you're gonna go play Roadblocks? Okay, cool. Hi, Emily. Wallborns-123. Hey guys, I can't focus on that too much because if I do, I'm gonna burn these. Okay, but I'm gonna come back in a sec. Once I get the next one in, I'll come back and greet. Yeah, thanks for the likes. You know, if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Oh, Veronica, you're so sweet. Thank you, Rose Thompson T2D. You guys are beautiful as well because you're hanging out with me. I appreciate it. So you know these are done when the bubbles start to appear on them. But as the oil reduces, it gets dark faster. And because I know I don't have much oil in here, I'm just flipping it around. These are called Pan Roti because it's not the... So in Jamaica, Indians have something, and I say Indian because we have a mixed culture in Jamaica. I'm adding a little bit more oil. And roti is primarily prepared by Indian. Thank you, Veronica. So some people would call them naan. But I call them Pan Roti because that's what I grew up knowing them as. So I did a stream earlier today in which I shared how to prepare them. Because I did a couple things, I'm going to chop it up and share it back individually so you guys can see how to do this from start to finish if you want to try it. But it's a type of bread, flatbread, and you can have it like as a breakfast side, as a lunch side. You can use it to make a sandwich. And you can have it at dinner time. It's up to you when you like to use your bread. But this is kind of like a naan. That's the best description that I could think that come here to tell you. This is what it would be like. So I know this part is cooked because it's so translucent, or it's becoming translucent. But because I don't want it to burn, after I get the oil across the entire top, I go ahead and I flip it. All right. And because I put a bit of oil in the dough, while it's cooking, it doesn't absorb as much oil. So that's a trick I learned some years ago. Is it gluten? Is there gluten in flour? I think there's gluten in flour. So I guess technically it has some gluten. Because it's just regular flour. I'm going to flip it again. And I just keep moving it around because I don't want it to stay static and get burned. It's okay to have some of those dark brown, but you don't want it to get really, really dark because then it has like a bitterish taste when you're eating it. Oh, the batter rolls, I put flour. I use some, what else did I put in there? I'm trying to remember. It was flour, a little bit of baking powder, a pinch of yeast. I have coconut oil. I've got a little bit of salt. And I use coconut milk and water. A bit of Jamaican Lasco. I'm not sure. Lasco is like a dried milk powder. So if you're someone who likes to use milk in your breads, then you're fine. If you're not, you don't have to. I got stuck. These got stuck together. Okay, let's see if we can get it to work. So I usually use my hand and spin, but it's not a safe way. So I'm trying to show you guys the safest way to do this. So if I can get it all covered, I flip it. That's how I do it. But typically I would have a little bowl with some oil. I would put it all over the top to ensure that it gets the moisture. And what it does, when the heat penetrates, it poofs up each bread high, real high. And instead of it absorbing, oh, Veronica, that's so sweet. That's the intention, darling. That is the intention. Can you say hi so that I know you can hear? You can hear me? Rose Thompson -T2D. Are you guys hearing me okay? I think my volume is up. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, Rose, Veronica? Yes, this is yummy. My daughter's been bugging me all day to make it because she knew I was going to. Okay, great. You can hear me. Beautiful. She's been wanting to eat these from I told her I was making them. So she's been bugging me all day for it. It's yummy. Let's see. Can I get one? The first one I did is a little cooler. So I'm not about burning myself. So I'm just going to try take it out for you to see. This is what it looks like. See, it breaks easily. It's soft, flexible. yummy, and it's not overly, whew, it's still hot. I'm tasting it. I'm taking a bite. This is it. So the reason why I wanted to make it was I made a curry dish the other day. Yes, perfect. It is perfect, guys. Beautiful. Thank you, Rose. So yeah, don't mind me chewing your ears, guys. That was just me sampling the merchandise, you know? My daughter is not aware that I started cooking them. Well, I think she's in her room with the door closed. So she hasn't smelled it yet. But the moment she walks through those doors, this is me being lazy. I should have just put some oil in a bowl. But this works. Thank you, Rose. Yeah, so pretty much, I know this is touching on the other side. See, I need that. I can't resist, guys. This is so good. Okay, so I'm going to put another one in. Get another paper towel. So although I try to keep it oil-free as much as possible, using the paper towel. Yeah, see, that's perfection. So now when you're having this, you can choose to slice it. We typically slice them. Moving them to the next one. Ooh. The oil is getting hot, hot, hot. Okay. I'm just pressing it out a bit to get it in here. You press it with a spoon and they extend the size of your pan roti. So there's a special pot I was telling you guys earlier that the native Indians in Jamaica, or within the Indian culture in Jamaica, it's called a Tawah. Very thick cast iron, flat, round pot, or some people would call it a grill. And that is what they use to put these on, so the heat goes through really quickly. I'm sorry, I was busy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh. No, I see 3 persons on, Rose, but what I find is a lot of people like to watch and not comment. Because the other day I was streaming, I had like over 500 folks on, and most people didn't comment. That needs a little bit more oil so it doesn't burn. So I'm going to tip a little bit in there. Oh, girl, you're making my day. I almost did not come on, but then I said I promised I would try to capture it for those who were on with me earlier. But yeah, this is something I've been doing for a long time. I had a friend who used to show me how to make these, and I remember I was about 14 when this elderly lady Danny's telling you you're not alone, Rose. He's here with you too. Yeah, so Yeah. Good. And get another one in there. Move the paper out of my way. And I get this one in there quickly. Hopefully. Yeah. I find that as I come down to the end of the batch, usually that's where I start to get the perfect circles, or almost perfect circles, right? As I said, the oil is the glue or the key to getting these perfect. So how I learned it was that you put it in, you flip it around in the oil, as in just swirl it around in the oil. Then you put a little bit of oil on top. And as you see these bubbles that are forming here, Rose? Yeah. This is your indication that it's cooking. When the entire thing has bubbles, similar to making a pie, we're all here in Canada from where we were chatting earlier. We make pancakes a lot. So you know how when you're making pancakes, you see the bubbles coming up? Same concept. You just go ahead and you wait till you get bubbles over 85% of it. So I'm getting to see a few over here, a couple there. I just want to see some more here. And then I'm going to do a flip. Just because I put the oil directly on the top. And that's why I'm waiting for it. But as the bubbles start to form, if they get big, you just tap them down with your spoon. So that's the reason why I use a spoon versus a fork. Right? No, Rose, I have a daughter. Yes, that's exactly what happened, which is the reason why I say I can't afford to not pay attention. So we wouldn't call it burnt, though. We call that one well done. Well done. That's just us trying to, ease the guilt. But yeah, I'm eating as I'm cooking. That's how much I'm enjoying this, that I'm eating and cooking at the same time. But that's not a good combination, right? And that's also one of the reasons why I'm not always able. No, I don't have a store. I think that's what you're asking me, right? I'm a home cook. But a darn good one if you ask me. If you're asking me how do I store it, once they're done, I typically slice it up. And just put it in a container. I keep if I'm going to use it up within the day or two, I leave it on the table. If not, and I think we might come back to it over time, and it serves us a bit longer. It all depends on how much stuff we have cooked and ready to go in the house. And then I will pack it up in a container and keep it in the fridge. It can stay there for all a month. You're good. Just keep it in an airtight container. Good. I'm glad you saw that. Yeah, so this would go good with scrambled eggs. So if you're somebody who eats sausage, scrambled eggs, those kind of things, this is a perfect accompanying bread for it. Okay. They are really soft because what I do when I make it, I let them sit for at least 15 minutes. Today they got like half an hour because I was busy doing so many little things. They got about half an hour today. I'm putting a little bit of oil on top. The bubbles are already starting to form. So then I massage the oil right across the top and just press out as I'm doing that. See, I'm massaging it. Because coconut oil breaks down faster, that contributes to sometimes me getting, the bubbles are there, but I'm going to flip because I don't want it to burn. The middle is not as thick as the edges. So I press it as I flip it. Because remember, I put some oil on it. And that oil helps it to cook faster. I just run the spoon around it evenly. I'll flip it and then I'll flip it back again. So see, almost the entire side has gotten color. So I'm just pressing now to make sure the heat penetrates fully in the bread. But as I said, I know these as pan roti because we're doing it in a fry pan versus with a tawah, which is what the Jamaican Indians use to cook their roti. And so they're very thin. Okay. Now a piece of paper towel. So the paper towel prevents the oil from being absorbed. I love Scrabble. I'm always playing Scrabble. Oh, scrambled eggs. I didn't even notice that, Rose. I saw you said men scrambled eggs based on what I saw earlier. So I responded to your comment based on that assumption. So yeah. This one is done. I love to bake. I love to cook. Oh, you like to buy one. Okay, so what I say to everyone, find my email, direct message me, and I can walk you through doing anything you see me making on a channel that you like. I can do that. We are a community, right? So if you want to try this stuff, and what I love about it is that it's not salty. It's not sweet with the additives that they do with the store-bought bread. Not at all. So I like to do this and other breads. You'll notice that I started off the year experimenting with whole wheat bread. My next goal is to go to bagels. Just because my back has been bugging me and I haven't really gone back to research all the steps involved in making bagels. Because I know when you make bagels, on one stage you gotta boil them. I think you have to set it in the fridge overnight. That's my general idea of it. I might be off, but I haven't really explored it much. But that's what I want to do next because I like bagels. And I'm like, rather than buying. Oh, you're like, okay, Dane. Oh, you're subscribed. Beautiful, Rose. Oh, I'm so sorry that you're lonely. All right, darling. When you get a chance, pop on by. Find something that encourages you. Walk good. Stay safe. And remember, God loves you, so you're never really alone. Even when you feel lonely, just talk to him. He's right there. He's that friend you never knew you needed. He's better than a brother. He's better than any. Jamaican always think that God good, in good bad, and better than pocket change. Would mean that he's so good that even the money you have in your pocket that you would need in those, crunch situations. God is better than that. That's how good He is. So until we are connected again, Rose, take care. Love you, girl. And remember, you're special because God made you so. Yeah, this is the last. No, I have 2 more left. So I stayed on longer than I intended. I was only going to be here a little bit. But you see that, Rose? You're so special that you had me here chatting with you. Yep. That's how much you mean to God that He allowed me to stay on longer just to have a convo with you. So until next time, walk good, child. Jamaicans say God on good road. May the grace of God go with you as you go, wherever it is that you're going. Ooh, my bubbles are coming in. That means this is doing good. See, I'm almost at a perfect circle, none of them at the end. But that's cool. You're not a sweet pepper fan. I don't eat eggs, Rose. I may indulge in something that has egg in it, but I do not eat eggs. It makes me nauseous. Meat as a whole makes me nauseous, make me sick. So bad that's why I stopped eating meat. So this one almost looked like a roti. Ooh, this is the last one. And I think it's stuck to the paper. Okay. I got it up. Let's see. Yeah. Just need a little bit more color on this side, so I'll flip it around. Thank you guys for keeping me company. I appreciate it. A tad bit more oil. And I'll swirl it around. Yeah. Proper naan. There we go. And this is the very last one. And this one decided I'm going to move this off for just a second. Just because I don't want my pot overheating. It's already about to. So I'm just trying to get it off the paper. And it's the last one that I'm doing. Very last one. Yay! Let me bring it back on. That's how I normally would do it, guys. Honestly, I'm being honest here. I'm not gonna lie about it and tell you, oh, no. That's how I usually do it. I have, ooh, yeah. So the bubbles are all over. I'm going to go ahead and flip it. There wasn't much oil in the pot when I put this one in. So that's why the color is so dull. And now I'm gonna flip it again. Yeah. Yeah. See the colors on this side is brighter because that's what the oil does. That's part of the effect of the oil. Give you a much brighter pop of color. That being the last one. I'm gonna put a little bit more oil because there's something I had left over from the other day and I'm gonna make now. And I'm hoping it's okay because it's something I loved. Well, not just me. My baby girl and I, we love it. It's called plantain. See the colors? Color is beautiful. I'm just adding a little bit more oil because I'm going to transition into doing the plantain. Grab a knife. Ooh, yeah. It's good. I'm going to put another piece of paper towel over the top to absorb the excess oil because I added the oil while that was still cooking. And now I'm going to chop up this plantain to add it to the pot. So I usually cut my plantain in half. Slide the knife just under the skin, peel back. And this is the disadvantage, you let it sit till it's getting too hot. It's almost overripe, is that the skin of the plantain sticks to the actual plantain. I realize I've been saying plantain the whole time. The proper word is plantain. But I be Jamaican, I say plantain. You guys know this? Do you like it? Or do you not like it? So I'm just going to put the slices in. And for these, I'm going to need a fork to flip them easily. And I know it's not the right way, but hey guys, it's faster for me when I do this. It's not a sharp knife that I use, so I would say prep your plantain before you put them in. And that would prevent you from having any unnecessary accidents. Okay? We'll grab a fork. And I'm gonna flip these. Now I still have some leftover curry, so I'm gonna use that. See the nice rich color of the plantain as it fries. Once the heat hits the plantains, oh my, I say that guys partially because I have a lisp. So if you notice sometimes when I speak, you hear a little bit of heaviness to the tongue. It's my lisp, and sometimes it's there, and sometimes it's just disappears. I'm prepping the second half or the last piece. while that side is getting some color. Yeah, so this is what happened. This should have been done like a day or two ago, but when it's overripe and it's fit, you're okay. um, oh, the roti's been done long time. I was telling them that how you've been bugging me all day. I had a piece somewhere that I cut. There it is.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What you're gonna...
wipe it in the thing.
Check it if that's good. So I'm just stacking it on top of the pan rotis. This is the color I'm getting on the other side. They're perfectly done. Some are a little bit more done than I want them to be. And that's just because I was preoccupied doing something else. That one too. So I put those to the edge so I know which ones are. But for the most part, they're good. They're perfect. Perfect. So now I'm going to do the remainder. And I'm just going to also do it in my hand. I have just been making these slices for a long time. So I know. Perfect, right? You want a piece with plantain?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So growing up in Jamaica, when we made something like this, we would do it with, say, maybe corned beef.
I love it steamed.
Ah, yes.
That's sad.
Yeah, I said that the last time. So he's the one who prefers it steamed. I will have it steamed. If it's well fit, then I don't mind having it steamed.
Oh, there is in this one. That one there.
And then if I'm having a stew, I'm gonna eat this piece raw. So yeah, it is super sweet.
So which one's the one you pour?
I actually just took the first one out.
Oh. You need to put that one. And the brown on it.
Which one? These are all just flipped.
You just put this one?
All of these, I just flipped them.
Oh.
It's because
There's no oil?
Yeah. So they get dark. These were, plantains get dark really fast if there's not enough oil in the pot. And then golden, beautiful golden, when you have sufficient oil. But I just don't want to waste the oil by adding it at this point. The pot is almost done, so I just mean I have to turn it maybe an extra once or twice. That's okay. I'll work with that. There's sufficient oil to fry. It's just that it's not all in one place. So see like how it's gathering, and I know this one hasn't got much. I moved it around. Can you check to see if there are any more comments?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Where's the one I did? This one past it. There you go. And I know you like these, so I'm giving you. There you go.
Oh, you want some of this dip? You want to try some of this dip?
No.
You don't want to risk your stomach.
You can go ahead. These two are good. This one is good. Give that one a little bit more on that side. That's good. So it's just one plantain I had left over. And I've made good use of it. I think I've made good use of it. Hubby would steam it or either on the stove or in the oven. I'm just making the rest of the oil run down in the pot to these so they can get a nice, good golden color. Yeah. So just like that. That's it. I will do a short video of me plating this so you guys can see how good it looks when you plate it all out. And that's it. I be done. I am completely done now. I've got plantains that are fried, and I have my pan rotis that are here. So I'll show you how I plate it up with a short video.
2 thumbs up from me.
Yeah, well, we know that was gonna happen. Alrighty. This surface is so hot now.
You want me to take that picture?
Yes, can you manage to take it up? Go ahead then.
Wait, why should I manage?
Because it's hot. Feel it? You're good?
Okay.
All right. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your support, for your subscription, for joining me today. God bless you. Remember, I say all the time, well, not all the time, I try to encourage you, like I'm trying to do, which is eat to live rather than live to eat. That way the quality of my days can be better. Take care. God bless you. Have a great weekend. Bye now.